Okay, so I was really nervous to push the record button, but here it goes. My sexual assault started when I was 5 years old. It was one of my cousins, and he was about 16, maybe. I don't know what age he was. He started staying overnight. My mom and dad would allow it because he was our cousin. And he was friends with my older brother. And in the middle of the night, he used to come in my room, and not my room, but because we all shared a room, but into my bed and would molest me. It's happened a few times, and I was 5, remind you. I decided one day I was going to do something to protect myself, because I had already told my mom. I told my mom the day after it happened the first time, and she said that I was lying and that I was just trying to seek attention and that I was going to get it. So the next time he tried to come in my bed and molest me, I peed on him. Yeah, peed on him. So somebody else knew that he had been in my bed. Proof. At 5 years old, proof. I was trying to establish proof. He gets up, probably kind of shooken up that I was peeing on him, and he leaves. Last time he ever molested me. But what happens the next morning after I get up? I tell my mom what I did because of what was going on, and she gets mad at me for wetting the bed. Says at 5, I have to wash my own blankets and sheets. So the trauma begins. When I was 8, I was molested again by a different cousin, probably around the same age. He was around 16 also. I was about 8. And fortunately, he committed suicide. I say fortunately because he got the easy way out. He doesn't have to answer for what he did to me anymore. Not to me, at least, or not to anybody else. Did I shed a tear for him? No. Did I feel bad for his family? Of course. They're my cousins. But for him, I have no feelings for him being gone. And that's because my little brother committed suicide by hanging. And I still feel nothing for my cousin who molested me, because he committed suicide too, overdosing on sleeping pills. You think that's the end of my trauma? No. He molested me for a while, a few months. Then I never went back. I couldn't even make up any more excuses. I just wouldn't go. I would cry and beat on the floor until my mom said, okay, you don't have to go. So I never went back. Never got molested by him again. When I was 16, my sister's ex-boyfriend and his cousin spiked my drink, incapacitated me, and began to rape me. How do I know this? I would wake up in intervals during the rape, and I could see them on top of me, and all I could do was cry. I couldn't move my body. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't scream. All I could do was just cry. And every time I would close my eyes and open them back up, it was his cousin on top of me. Close my eyes, open my eyes, it was him on top of me, my sister's ex. I would do that over and over again, and it was a different guy. It was a different one of them on top of me. I didn't tell anybody but my sister. My own sister. Again, she's like my mom. She didn't believe me. She said it was my fault because I got in the car with him. So it was my fault. This was our family friend. Him and my sister dated for close to 7 years. And we knew this guy very close. He was a very close friend of our family. And his cousin, I never knew his cousin. I never interacted with his cousin or anything like that. So I didn't know him very well. But they offered me a drink. And I took a few sips. And I was out. I mean, out. After that incident, I swore I was never going to get taken advantage like that ever again. So I joined the military, thinking it would toughen me up. It would give me some kind of discipline, some kind of focus on my life, on myself, and build a brotherhood and a sisterhood with these men and women in the military. Man, was I wrong. I got raped in the military too. And guess what? When I reported it, they kicked me out. That's how much this sucks. Why am I not crying and showing so much emotion? Because I've dealt with it all my life. And I'm heavily medicated. Heavily medicated. Thanks for listening.